Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. If we think Sikhi is so great, why don't we preach it to other people? Well, we do. You have to understand the history. You know, in the last 100 odd years, Sikhs have been through a lot. You know, the British basically came and decimated Sikhism, and all the great Sikhs were killed fighting the British. And then we had the British Raj, which was basically designed to subjugate the Sikhs. And then we had the Indian people come in, independence, and they again subjugated the Sikhs. So Sikhs have not had a great time the last 100 years. And so now we're starting to get our message out, because the young Sikhs who are living out in the West, you know, they understand how the Western world works, but they understand Sikhi as well now. So what they're saying is, look, we can teach Sikhi, and part of what we're doing in Basics of Sikhi is trying to spread that message. But we don't have this idea that other faiths have, that ours is the only way to become one with that divine. As far as we're concerned, the truth is the only way to the divine, love is the only way to the divine. So if somebody is a Christian and they are in love with the Creator and they worship that Creator, then they're going to follow that path, and that's fine. If somebody's a Muslim is doing that, that's fine. The way that it doesn't work is somebody's full of hate and anger and lust and pride. That doesn't work. Love works. So we don't have this concept of exclusiveness. We have it, you guys don't have it. What we have is inclusiveness. We have it, other people can also have it. So we don't really believe in religion. The Sikh religion is a religion that preaches the truth, and anybody who follows that truth will be able to get to Vaheguru as well. The quote used in that video was quite interesting. He said, why don't we ask people to repent and accept Guru Nanak? Well, that's not what Sikhi would say. You know, we're not here to tell people repent and accept Guru Nanak. What we're here to tell people is that, you know, this message, this truth, you can apply in your life. Now some people might say, you know, I like Guru Nanak Dev Ji so much, I want him as my Guru. But other people might say, you know what, I like that message, I'm going to try and apply it in my life. But as far as they're concerned, they haven't taken Guru Nanak Dev Ji on as their Guru. They might still be Christian, they might still be Muslim. And we know in the history that people who were Muslim listened to Guru Nanak Dev Ji and accepted his knowledge as being divine knowledge, but they stayed Muslim. We're not asking people to convert to Sikhi, because Guru for us, he's Jagat Guru. He's here to uplift humanity and teach some basic truths about life to people all over the world. And he's also Satguru. He's Satguru for the Sikh. The Sikh says, I'm going to follow everything my Guru tells me with all my heart and achieve this thing that he's talking about. Somebody who says, oh, this guy's interesting, I want to listen to him, and that's pure wisdom that I can apply in my life, they're seeing Guru as Jagat Guru. Now just a point here about the missionaries and what they achieved. There's proof that when people had this idea to evangelize and to preach only their way, what they did is they go to some place, they actually told them, your culture is useless, it's horrible, you have to become part of us. What we would say is that that's the wrong way to go about it. Telling people and sharing with them the wisdom of Sikhi is a better way. Having said that about preaching though, it is clear that 500 years ago there were no Sikhs, and that Sikhs started with Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and his sister became the first Sikh. So when we say that we don't preach, what we tend not to do is tell people who are already in a religion to become part of our religion, unless they find our religion more attractive. However, a Sikh really should focus upon the atheists. You can have the idea that I don't know, agnosticism, that makes sense. There's so many atheists out there, and that's what Guru Nanak Dev Ji criticizes the most. The person who doesn't even acknowledge the existence of the divine that made him. We should try to help those people to understand that the divine is within them, and that they can realize that divine. Through meditation, you will be thanking that one, because everything you have is given from that one. I'm sure I made loads of mistakes and answered that question. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.